Yeah, that yet. MySubstation.com. Substation Live, people. Got Vitamin E in the building with me.
What's good?
I got Nubian in the building with me.
Newbie!
It's Chad Money. Another day, another interview, bringing you the best in the 716. Ladies, what's up?
And we good. How you doing, man?
Feeling real good. Feeling real good.
No doubt. I'm chilling. Y'all looking good.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
No doubt. Thank you for coming. What's going on? What's our business for the day?
Man, Vitamin E is the business for the day.
Yes.
R&B needs me. I'm here. I've arrived.
Miss R&B needs me in the flesh. Vitamin E 716 is now on alert. You have been warned. You have been put on notice. Newbie, I gotta ask you.
What's good?
Where'd you find her?
Man, she found me.
Yes. Newbie. Come on. I dig that. Now, what's the what's the sound? What's the general aura? Why does R&B need you? What's take them through that.
Well, vitamin E is a very important supplement.
Yes.
Okay.
Stimulates growth.
Yes, and
come on.
Yeah, it heals damage and promotes growth.
Yes.
And that's what I feel my music brings to R&B.
That's dope as hell.
Thank you. My first initial is Elena.
Okay.
That's my first name. And R&B definitely needs me. I got a new sound. Mm-hmm. I'm in my own lane.
Mm-hmm.
I'm swagging.
Yes.
Swagging through the game.
Yes.
And I'm glad to be
They
here.
about to find out. Mm-hmm. They definitely about to find out.
What's bothering you? What's getting on your nerves as far as the R&B? What was your point where you were just like, you know what? I know I can do my thing, but yeah, R&B definitely needs me. What was your point where you were just like, I'm tired of this and they need this?
I feel R&B. I need to take it back to the 90s. That's when R&B was, everybody was really feeling R&B.
Man, life was just so much wholesome, so real, so much better.
In the 90s, definitely. Mm-hmm. So, and I'm a lyrical disciple.
Okay.
I'm very lyrical.
Lyrical Disciples Entertainment.
Yes.
Professional Grinder Entertainment.
Let's go. And, I have very good music that everybody can relate to. Everybody can feel me,
I dig that all the way. Now, coming up, I haven't heard anybody who, ever said they weren't inspired on the good music, coming up, whether it be the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. Where does that influence come from for you? And then, what is it so much that you see that's lacking in the game now that was such a touching point when things were, I guess, a lot more heartfelt and a lot more passionate?
That's a very good question. The lyrical content.
Definitely.
Nowadays, it's no message in the music.
Mm-hmm.
People are not really saying anything.
Hopping Molly.
Yes.
Yeah, negative things.
My Benz
What you saying, ho? What you saying, ho?
Just about money that these artists have already made.
Mm-hmm. Never lived the life.
Yeah, and regular people can't relate to that.
Right.
You just gotta stay tuned.
Yes.
Y'all gotta follow me. Y'all gonna rock with me.
Well, I must say, when R&B Needs Me is about to drop on iTunes, Amazon, all the online distributors by the end of the week. But so far, because we're out here in the streets, we taking it back to the MC Hammer days.
Yes.
When we out here, we touching the people, because everybody's not part of the social media. So far, what the people have been saying is that she sounds like Erykah Badu.
Okay.
Fantasia.
Shout out to Erykah Badu getting shouted out.
Shout out to
two
Erykah.
interviews on the same day. Huh? This window seat in the flesh.
Definitely.
Yes.
They been comparing her to a lot. Somebody always gonna compare you to somebody.
Right. Man, that's lofty right there in itself, though. Badu and Fantasia.
Yeah. Definitely.
Them some
big musical influences to me.
Them some voices to feel. When did you when did you know it was you? When did you know it was your time and this was this is your calling and what did you? I mean, most people have the I grew up in the church story or I just knew I could sing and what.
Well, yes, I've been singing in the church starting at the age of 6 my whole entire life.
Okay.
And I just decided that I wanted to be a professional singer 2 years ago.
Shout out to Newbie.
Newbie.
How long have you guys been working together?
About 2 years.
Okay. So right at that time, what did you see in her, Nubian? What did you see in her that when she came to you, and I mean once I guess you of course did your due diligence and said this is where I need to be. This is the project I'm going to take on because obviously R&B does need her.
Well, actually, how it happened was I met her at an open mic.
Okay.
She supported my CD, and then
support is big, people.
Definitely. And then she started getting studio time from me, and we just started, working together. And I taught her how to be a professional grinder, and then the chemistry was there with the music, period. And I'm the type of person that I can see the good in anybody, so I could pull it out the best in anybody if I see the potential there. So that's how it basically happened. She's been rocking with me since. And,
my oldest son put me on the newbie.
Come on.
Okay, the kids put me on the newbie.
Come
so
on.
I said, okay. So
man, I hear that. Real professional grinder in the flesh. Substation Kitties, getting it popping. Shout out to Itchy. Now let me ask you, Newbie. You whether it's love, hate, or indifferent, definitely known around the city. Definitely known.
Buffalo's most hated in the building.
BMH.
But your mama love her.
Yes.
Your mama supports your auntie.
Man, the kids love her. From what you telling us,
I'm around.
What's going on with you? What's next for you musically, and how do you just feel the success of your wage, of your grind, of your brand, the professional grinder movement that's already been established? How do you feel that will definitely be a help and an asset to Vitamin E, and the same thing for her, coming to the brand?
Well, right now I'm focusing on my next project and Vitamin E's project. I've been really in the studio working hard. I know a lot of people haven't really heard much, from me since that Cassidy incident. But don't get it twisted. I am working. I'm actually have a couple more celebrity features I'm about to bust out with this year. And as far as Vitamin E goes, like, man, I'm just about to whore her to the world.
Come on.
I'm out here.
She got that new sound, that new
I'm
flavor.
Out here. Huh? Yes.
She got that swag that definitely going to speak to the people. And she work hard and we work hard, so we out here and we just gonna show and prove. We actually about to drop her single, Miss Situation.
Yes.
Is what it's called.
Okay.
Featuring my sister, Amazing the Prima Donna.
Shout out to Amazing Prima Donna.
Come on.
So that video should drop within the next 2 weeks, and then R&B Needs is gonna drop on iTunes and all the online distributors in another week. And you just gotta stay tuned for me, because like I said, I'm about to bust out with some more celebrity features. And it's about to go down. 2014 is ours.
Come on.
So
there you go.
Now you wanna jump into that Cassidy situation a little bit. I know I've seen a lot of people try and do injustice, I guess you would say, to your name. People not maybe knowing the full situation, or people thinking they know the situation.
Definitely.
You want to just go ahead and clear up any misconceptions or anything like that about the situation?
I mean,
clear your name.
People gonna talk about you to the day you die. That's just what it is. A lot of people try to say, I didn't pay this, I didn't pay that, I didn't pay $10,000. A lot of people try to say I did artists dirty, because they didn't get to open up. That did pay me, which I reimbursed them. It was a lot of things. I was done dirty in the process of the Cassidy situation, period.
Okay.
He breached the contract. He showed up 2.5 hours late to the event, had me running around like I'm an errand girl. Caused a long line of people to leave the concert. Plus, the police was there, trying to run my event. And the club owner at Buffalo Live, he's just not a good guy at all. He really shitted on me and told me that artists couldn't open up. So, at the end of the day, I feel I could sleep good at night because I know I didn't do no one dirty. I paid the artists back that weren't able to open up.
Got you.
All the people that's got the queen name in their mouth hating, they kiss my ass. Like, I really don't give a fuck what anybody got to say about me.
She really doesn't.
Because guess what? I got the streets, and I got real supporters out there. And no matter how much hate I have, the love overshadows the hate.
Come on.
So it doesn't even matter. Like, that casting situation, I'm moving on from it. I'm still making my money off the single.
Certainly.
And I'm going to make more money, so... Professional grinder entertainment.
Come on.
Stay tuned.
Chad Thomas, Vitamin E,
Now, how do you feel what did you learn from that situation, and how do you feel about those type of situations moving forward? You know, what came of that for you? What was the learning experience behind that?
The whole experience was definitely a learning experience.
Right.
Okay, it definitely was. It taught me a lot. You know, for one, I've opened up for a lot of different industry artists, so you know, I knew when I was opening up for these artists, I was paying to open up for these artists, dropping thousands of dollars, and then I caught on that I was never going to get a deal out of it.
Yes.
That it was just something that I was adding to the resume. And I basically just wanted to prove that I can do the same thing that they're doing. And I'm like, you know, I wanted to, you know, I put my thoughts into action.
No doubt.
You know, I said I opened up for Cassidy before I opened up for a lot of artists. I said, you know what? I'm going to bring them to the town. I brought them to the town. Regardless of whatever the outcome was, I brought them to the town. We performed together, whatever. You know, if anything, I just got to, you know, I don't have a huge team. It's really not. I don't have a huge team. I'm really a one-woman army. You know, so if anything, if I had a bigger team and a little more organization, it would have went smoother.
Got
you. Know?
Got
and then, like, I had a lot of fake investors that backed out.
Right.
You know, so I basically, at the end of the day, I got out there, I graded, and I got 10,000. So I don't know anybody else that's, you know, especially females.
Come on.
Females.
That's out here in the streets. Taking it to the people.
Snow,
and making
rain.
$10,000.
We
no
out here.
drug money, none of that. So at the
on.
end of the day, I came, I saw, I conquered. You know, it's a learning experience. Next time I'm gonna be better prepared, and on my toes when it comes to everything. It would never happen to me again. I tell you that.
Certainly. Now let me ask both of y'all this: the lack of the female unity and the lack of respect for the female artist and the female MC, you know, as a whole. How do both of y'all, you know, how do y'all take to that, and why do you think, you know, that, I mean, it's so so prevalent, you know, almost to the point of no return. You know, I mean, almost like the female MC can't get respect. You know, to the tune of they don't respect her lyrically or don't respect her lyricism. You know, I mean, we don't have the floods of the Lauryn Hills and the MC Lights and the Queen Latifahs and the Roxannes, or, you know, even so much as the Vitas and the Eves and the Charlie Baltimores. You know, and I mean, why do y'all think, you know, that happens, and do you think it comes from maybe the lack of female unity? So it's a lot easier to isolate the females and make them feel, you know, like they're in it alone, which most times ends up being the case, unless you join up with a crew, you know, like you see a Nicki Minaj or a Iggy Azalea or these females do.
I feel like women are more competitive than men. You know,
my goodness.
It's you know, it's a lot of hating on each other, like,
definitely.
Yeah, that bitch ain't this, or I look better than her, or, you know, it's all that. That's why it's not that much female unity.
Right.
It's too much hate. And I done tried, you know, even locally to, you know, try to befriend other artists, female artists, you know, in particular, and try to give advice and try to be there for them. And then they done turned on me on some other shit, you know. So I'm like, whoa, like, it's that envy, that secret envy. So that's why I feel like it's not that much female unity, you know.
I agree with Nubian.
Yes. All the way.
You know, all the way.
I take that.
There's nothing else to say. That's just it.
Now, where can they check you out on the Facebook, Twitter, Reverb Nation, SoundCloud, anything like that?
Y'all can follow me on Facebook, Vitamin E. Twitter, Vitamin E.
Yes.
Starting this week, my album will be available on iTunes, Amazon, Napster.
No
R&B
doubt.
Needs Me.
R&B Needs Me on all line distributors. So, you know, you can support. You know.
Come on. Now, let me ask you this, both of y'all. You being on the rap side, you being on the R&B side. Do you rap? You rap at all?
You gotta stay tuned for
that.
Okay.
I actually sing and rap. A lot of people don't know that. The people that really do know that Nubian can sing are the true supporters.
No doubt.
That's been listening since Famous Footage.
Man, I can stamp myself. I guess I can stamp myself a true supporter. You know, then
I see a Famous Footage right here. I'm like, that's what's up. Shout out to Chad. You know, but y'all gotta stay tuned for my R&B side. I gotta grab them by the balls first, real quick, and then I'm gonna mess them up with that. But.
Got you. Now to go back to it, the both of y'all R&B side on the rap side. If the you know, the label's coming, they have the package ready. You know, I want you. what is it that you guys are looking for, be it individually or together? You know, is it a label situation? Is it just promotion, marketing, and distribution? Is it the 360 deal? You know, what is it that will satisfy you at this time to sign on the dotted and further advance your grind?
I'm really just, just trying to build my fan base bigger. Okay. I really would like to stay independent at the end of the day. I feel like that's the route I want to go.
Right.
You never know what the future holds and what opportunity may present itself. But, I plan on staying independent. Lyrical Disciples Entertainment, Professional Grinder Entertainment, that's where we are. We at with that.
Got you. Now, I know you say definitely a lightning rod for the town. How do you receive, be it the love or the hate that you receive, when you're out, when you in the streets? Because the way I look at it is, love or hate, it's respect. Respect. The only thing that's not respect is indifference.
Real talk.
And how do you receive that? Because I know you're not just going just up and just get it popping and just be fighting in the middle of the street, and not having your brand look good. But at the same time, I'm sure you're not for the sucker shit either.
I'm not with none of the bullshit at all. I
stay sucker free.
So much.
Stay sucker free.
The vlog is definitely coming soon.
Okay.
Life of a Professional Grinder is definitely coming this summer. Just so people can see what I go through out here in the street. See, the difference between my team and a lot of other artists are that we are really out here in the streets. I'm not saying that nobody not doing anything or before. I'm talking about in the streets, hands-on with the people, selling the music in the rain, in the snow, in any type of weather. So, of course, I done dealt with all types of things in the streets. Like, people that are like, oh, you're Nubian, and walked away from me. And I'm like, wow.
Right.
You don't even know me. You never met me before. Going
you
off
was
here
just about to fuck with me.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So I told you who I was. And then I on the bright side of it, I have people that actually be really excited to meet me, that get my autograph, that really act like I already made it. And I'm still humble, even though I've done a lot. And I'm like, wow, they really act like I'm P. Diddy.
Autographs, all of that. Like
in my inbox, like my inbox is flooded with people asking for features and different things like that. So, I'm flattered, but I'm still humble. I know where I'm about to go.
Got you.
So.
Got you. Now, Vitamin E.
Yes.
Not to call nobody out, no names, nothing like that. Do you feel like you are the best in the town on the R&B side? And when the people get to hear you and you do get to showcase that to them, how do you plan to be moving from there? Because I know I see one trap that a lot of people do fall in is just wanting to be the best in the town, and just leaving it there, But you with Nubian, so a grind is definitely something I know that's on your mind, So after you do solidify your place, or at least you turn some heads and get the necessary recognition, what's moving from there with you?
We're gonna go global.
Yes. We going global, baby.
It's so bigger than local.
And we ain't talking 9th and 10th grade history.
Right. Australia.
Yes.
We going all the way. Definitely, I would love my city to be behind me.
Yes.
Definitely.
716 stand up. I don't see why we can't show no love and support. I always say,
716.
No matter what issues you might think you have with somebody or have with somebody around somebody, at the end of the day, we all a bunch of somebodies in the same nobody nothing.
We drown out the hate. We drown them out. We don't got
tunnel
time.
vision.
Right.
I'm tired. We're too busy getting money and too busy in the studio making money and making moves to be worried about anybody hating.
And is that obviously the remedy? Is that what keeps the Professional Grinder brand moving and going?
You can't worry about nobody else.
Because regardless of what they say, you always see some professional grinder popping up. No matter what they want to say. It's whether it's popping up in somebody's mouth, whether it's a poster, a flyer, a CD, an event, a song.
Thanks for the promo.
No doubt.
Thanks.
No doubt.
We just want to do music.
Yes.
We just want to live in peace. We don't got time for that little local
Keep
beat.
the peace.
That's it.
And local beat.
Make history.
Come on.
Make good music.
Yes. Anybody that you guys haven't worked with that you open to doing some music with?
It's a lot of different artists in the town that you talking about locally. It's a lot of artists in the town that's doing their thing. Shout out to all of them. Wednesday Adams, Rachel Palumbo,
shout out.
7 Footer,
yes,
Bo Justice, J Heat, Nova Red, my man Swag P.
Come on.
Swag,
what up?
Boston Bodine.
Boss, what up?
You know what I mean? And the list goes on.
Shout out to Endure. She doing her
Endure
thing.
Definitely doing her thing.
Shout out.
It's too many names to really mention.
No doubt.
But I definitely see the other artists in the town. Dunny Cage.
Yes.
It's a lot of artists in the town that's doing their thing. So
no doubt.
Shout out to all of them.
Where?
I can't forget S Pro.
Yes.
S Pro definitely doing
Man, come on. Shout out to the set. All the way, shout out to the set. Where do you see the Buffalo, the 716? Where do you see them headed in the next 5-10 years? I see a lot of progression. I see a lot of different movements coming up. I see a lot of things. A lot of even construction or on the music side, entertainment side, people putting things together to try and be mainstays. Where do you see this town talent wise, entertainment wise in the next 5 to 10?
The next 5 to 10, I really can't say. I know somebody gonna pop from the town.
Yep.
I know that for a fact, but as far as the town goes, the problem with the town is so many people that rap, that shoot videos, that do this and that, and everybody in competition with themselves, or they only mess with their particular cliques, and they don't try to support nobody else.
Come on.
That's what's going to hold Buffalo back, period. If we all get together and really put our minds together, and there's no egos
people that's
involved,
really working, that's really doing the music for
egos,
real.
Because people just do open mics, okay, and put their mixtape in A-Rap stores, and they think that they just arrived. There's more to that. You have to be out here really working,
right?
And you got to humble yourself.
Got to humble yourself. Got to humble yourself.
You haven't made it yet. You haven't made it.
That's my issue with not working with certain local artists. But other than that, I definitely see the town definitely. Man, it's our time. It's 716's time.
Come on.
To definitely pop.
It's too much talent.
Too much talent.
It's too much talent in the town.
Come on, man. You just what's the name? You just inspired me for a whole nother movement. For real. I don't know, man. I love the town, so.
And that's the thing. Like, no matter how much hate I get, because I get it. If you ain't getting it, you ain't doing what you're supposed to do.
Come on.
Period. But I get more love than hate.
Yes.
So I love Buffalo. Every time they see me, you ain't seeing me today. Don't get it twisted. You about to see it. I always got that 716 chain on, baby. Always. Every city I go to, every video, whatever. 716 to the death of me, so it's definitely going down.
Man, it's so crazy too, because whenever they mention Nubian, that's the first thing they say. I knew it was her. I seen that 716 chain, or they be like, man, I seen her outside of Walmart. One of the two.
Everywhere.
Out here.
Yeah. I tell you one thing, they come back and try to do their homework on me. Can't nobody say I was never out here.
Come on.
You a goddamn lie if Nubian ain't out here.
Where does that grind come from? Where does that mindset come from? Where does that drive come from to get up and continue to do it day in and day out?
The hunger for it, period. Like, I used to work a few jobs and, go to the studio and lay down tracks just for my family and my friends to hear and wasn't making no money off of it. A lot of people are still stuck in that stage.
Yes.
But you got to get to the point where you want more. And I want more for myself. There was plenty of days I went outside and I got denied. People saying they couldn't buy the CD, and I went back in the house. And then I just finally was like, yo, forget that. Yo, I'm out here. I'm going to get, you're going to buy my CD.
Right.
You're going to buy it. So,
I dig that, man, because you definitely make sure you get them CD sales. I definitely say that. You definitely make sure you.
And there's a lot of people that already bought the CD. There's a lot of people still rooting for us. They still come back and make another donation.
No doubt.
Or they get another copy for their loved ones, for their families. So it is, despite the hate, it's a lot of love in Buffalo.
Yes.
And we really appreciate the people that are rooting for us. People pray for us
Shout
on
out
the
to
streets.
the real supporters.
Yes.
People pray for us on the streets for our success. And,
that's real shit.
Just to make the city proud and do our thing. So.
Now, do you Vitamin E? Do you are you looking at any competitions, The Voice, American Idol, anything like that, or you getting it how you getting it, and they gonna have their time to see you because it's coming?
Well, actually, that's funny you said that. Me and my team, we traveling to Nashville, Tennessee, February 1st.
Yes.
February 1st. Yeah, for the voice audition.
For the voice audition.
No doubt. Make sure y'all support that. Make sure y'all hit her up however y'all can help her out as far as that goes.
I would appreciate it.
Donations, anything, definitely.
Definitely welcome. Definitely welcome. Good people in Nashville. Y'all got some food, some nice food spots or somewhere, anything like that. Make sure y'all, go ahead and hook that up. Buffalo, go ahead and hook that up, because my thing is this, man. You know what it is with me. What's good for one is good for the whole, So
definitely,
as soon as you stop hating and putting your personal bias and your beefs aside,
put that energy somewhere else.
You know what I'm saying?
The hate is poison. Get it out your blood, man. Man, go read a book or something. Like,
come on. I forget who said it. I think it was the homie Dunny Gage. I forget who said it. I think it was Dunny. But you know, like he said, man, the town just needs a winner. You
Definitely.
The town needs a winner. You know, and
they need hope. The people need hope.
You know, and whether you make it or not, whether they like you or not, I can guarantee you this: everybody who claims they didn't like you or what have you, you get to the top of that food chain and you the staple. You know, just like how Rich Boy was Alabama, just like how Wiz Khalifa was Pittsburgh. You know what I'm saying? When that happens to be you, I'm telling you, you're gonna have the support. And see, what happens is a lot of times people, they care too much right now about getting the support of the people that's right around them.
Yeah.
And I tell you all the time, as soon as the people outside of where you at respect you, man, the people that's where you was at the whole time, they gonna swear they man.
Jump on the bandwagon.
New haters. I'm feeling like that now though. Because my old haters starting to like me.
I think about it like this, right? Even think about somebody like Naaman Roosevelt, you know, or think of somebody like James Starks, you know, when Naaman got you know, picked up. And, you know, he was on the Bills, man, I know Naaman, that's my cousin. Me and Naaman was doing this, we was doing that. We played for inner city together. We went to this school. Same thing with James Starks, you know, man. He good. He played for the Packers. He was, man, I know, man, we went to UB together. We was at Jamestown together. Know. Yeah, we was in second grade together, you know.
Brian.
So, yeah, you know, so.
Was the main hater.
Yes, you know, so when you go and do your thing, you know, you gonna get the respect because they're going to have no choice but to respect you. Like I always say, man, I don't care what you want to say about whoever. You know how you feel when you look at your life and you look at their life. Now, you don't have to compare anybody to anything. But if you talking about somebody, you know what it looks like when you comparing. When you hating, you know, when you jealous, when you mad, when you envious, you know what it look like.
That's
and
really
a lot of
love
times,
on the inside because they really admire you. You know, they really
want to be your friend.
Man,
they don't know how to express it.
Excessive attention is misplaced love. That's what I say all the time, you know, and that's where the hate comes from. People don't understand.
Reaction formation, Sigmund Freud.
Yes.
I think they went over their head. They
got
to
over their head. Run it back, no. Break it down.
Hating, but you really love me.
Yeah, you know I'm about to jump right on that. What y'all reading? You can't just drop a jewel like that and then.
Right.
Yo, y'all gotta stay tuned because I'm cooking up some stuff, man, for 2014 period.
What
you said as far as reading? 48 Laws of Power.
Yes, of course.
You know, 33 Strategies of War. You know,
that
how to influence people.
Yes.
You know, I got a lot of different things I've been reading and
no doubt
meditating on.
No doubt.
Pick up a book. Let's stop hating and pick up a book. Like,
come on.
You'll be better
Take a look. It's in the book.
I don't know how I forgot about Jiggy Jono.
Jig.
Shout out to Jono.
Shout out to Jono.
Jig, what up, bro?
On his thing.
Yes.
Definitely.
What up? Oh man, I just had it too. That joint was juicy right on the plate, and I all the way forgot. It was a good one. Out of state, you know, when you're on the out of state grind, what's the difference that you see, and you know, just the way businesses carry, you know, the way the people handle themselves about the craft and the dedication to the craft or what have you, the performance.
The difference is, I mean, black people. A lot of times, black people always try to get a discount or something, but the
try to negotiate. You know,
when you out of town, they really don't even sweat you for what you know. Well, how we present ourselves, we articulate ourselves. You know, professional quality with everything. And we talk to people, let them know who we are, what we're doing, and they give us they show love off the
most love.
You know, off the muscle, like, you know, here you gotta really, really negotiate and talk. Right. But it's more, you know, it's more love other places.
Come on.
But that's the same thing as like when a celebrity come to Buffalo on a sold-out show, but they don't want to support a local show.
It'd be 30 people in an open mic.
Yeah.
And all 30 of them is performing.
Right. All local artists.
I think every artist don't want to do that in their own hometown.
I would, yeah. I dig that. I definitely dig that. Now, it's about crunch time. And when I say crunch time, I mean it's you know, it's about time to make that move, to apply that pressure, put that foot on their throat. We know the professional grinder movement. We know Nubian. You know, we've seen Nubian. The resume is thick. You know what can they expect next level from Nubian for the 2014? And what do you have going on outside of music, if anything? You know, any acting or anything like that of any sort?
Acting is something that's my second love.
Okay.
So you know, I've been on my auditions and stuff. You know, prayerfully something comes out of that. But I don't see nothing else past music at this moment.
Right.
I mean, I do shoot videos and direct, and I wear a lot of hats.
Okay.
You know, but right now, first and foremost is the music.
Yes.
So like I said, I'm working on some more celebrity features. My next mixtape should be dropping by the summer or before the summer. It's gonna be hosted by a famous DJ. So you know,
that's what's
I'm just stepping it up when it comes to everything.
Okay.
Period.
Now, how long did it take for R&B Needs Me from the initial thought to the completion and the packaging and the release date and everything?
I would have to say maybe a year.
Okay. And how? Excuse me.
It's a process.
I was just about to say, and how was that process for you?
It was awesome.
Yes.
I'm glad I really took, we took our time with it, to make sure that it was perfect. I'm really, really excited about this project.
It definitely came a long way, period.
Definitely.
It's funny, you don't get mad at me. But the first time I met, like when he had supported me and then she came to my studio to record, like her voice was kind of shaky and she was real nervous.
Right.
I was flattered by. I don't know.
Right.
Like I said, a lot of people act like I'm P Diddy.
Man, I'm about to say this is Nubian I'm here in front of.
So
let me come correct.
She was really nervous or whatever. I'm like, I can hear it in your voice that you can sing.
Yeah.
But she's came a long way, period. And she's definitely earned her title of being a professional grinder.
No doubt.
Getting out here in the streets, talking to the people and everything. I just can't
singing, train stations,
come on.
tops.
We go hard.
Yes. That's how it's supposed to be.
We'll go inside Tops and act like we're shopping.
Come on.
With stuff in the cart. We're going to walk up to you and get your money. That's how we
yes.
People leaving happy with the CDs. Like.
We go hard, but I just can't wait to just show you. I'm tired of talking.
Right.
I know y'all want to hear it too.
The time for talking is over. Now, both of y'all, if it wasn't music, what would it be?
That's a good question. I'm good at different things. So if it wasn't music, I don't know. It could be psychology.
Come on.
I could be a doctor if I wanted to. I could be an astronaut. I could do whatever. But the thing about it is that's what I struggled with for years. My mother having a few degrees, and being in the medical field and, music always being my passion. She always wanted me to, I've been in and out of school for different things and my heart was always in music. So I finally, like in 2009, decided to start doing it professionally.
Come on.
And like quit my job and all that. Went through some real hardships. Being homeless, all that, sacrificing for the love of my music. So
right.
I'm too deep in it.
Yeah, I'm about to say, right.
Turn around or quit. It's way too late for me now.
Yeah.
So when you have faith and you have that full confidence in yourself, it don't matter what a person got to say.
Right.
It's just your job to convince the people.
Struggle definitely breeds appreciation. Definitely.
Now,
myself, I would say I'll probably be an RN.
Okay.
I love people. I'm a people person. I like taking care of people, helping people get well.
Yes.
Children.
Yes.
Definitely, I would be a nurse.
Shout out to the people and the people and the children too. Now, aside from that, anything that we possibly didn't touch on, didn't cover, that you just want the people to know before they get the CD and everything like that. Anything else that they need to look out for?
I want y'all to look out for my sister Maze and the Prima Donna.
Yes.
Shout out to Maze.
Yes.
Coming soon.
Go ahead, plug her.
Okay,
Go ahead, plug her.
Little Rich Girl dropping this summer. And she's also on a single with Vitamin E. It's called Miss Situation that we're about to shoot the video for. In Miss Situation, the ladies are definitely men too. They gonna feel it too because everybody's in somebody's situation.
Can we talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. Talk about
that. Miss Situation is my first single.
Okay.
Basically, it's about being somebody's situation. It's like y'all go together, but y'all really don't go together.
Oh, man. One of them joints.
Right, and you're ready for a promotion.
Yes.
We've been playing long enough. What you gonna do?
I ain't about to keep putting all these hours in and ain't getting no raise.
Right, working overtime.
Send the hook for him.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna give y'all a little sneak preview of the hook, Miss Situation.
Yes.
Loving you's a full-time job. The benefits suck. Baby, I don't wanna love you no more. No more. No more. no more. How long you think I'll stick around while you drag my heart through the mud? Baby, I don't wanna love you no more. I'm sick of cat and mouse chasing. No longer will I be your mid situation, no. So that's just the hook of it, you know?
That's vitamin E.
Yes.
Come on.
That's just a little something. I ain't even warmed up on y'all. But you know. Yeah. But definitely, my whole album, everybody's going to be able to relate. The fellas, the ladies. And I do have one gospel track.
Okay.
Called God Takes Care of Me.
Yes.
It's for everybody.
Right.
You don't even have to go to church, you know?
Come on.
And be like a holy roller or anything like that. It's just basically saying God takes care of you. Forget what anybody say. I don't care. You can't tell me my relationship with God.
Right.
He loved me, flaws and all.
Right. Come on.
So everybody definitely gonna be jamming to that one also.
Now, where does the music come from? Do you write all your own music? You know,
yes.
where do you draw that inspiration from? You know, is it everyday life events, or is, you know, maybe something that you've seen and it just, you know, somebody else's story? You know, how do you gather your material and gauge what it is that you're actually going to give to the people?
A lot of my songs are personal. I am a songwriter. I've been writing since I was a child. I started off with poetry, and a lot of my songs are personal.
Okay.
Definitely, but you know, the best hits are.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
And
people don't want
in
no
other
bullshit.
people's situation, people that's close to me.
No doubt.
You know.
No doubt.
You know, but
it's always good to be that people person.
And I plan to write for the stars too.
Okay.
I got some things, you know, in the works. My music, you're gonna hear in the movies.
Come on.
You know, soundtracks and different things of that nature. And you know, I plan to write for it.
Yes.
People in the game. So.
She's writing. People. What's the email address? Both of y'all, or is there one combined if they want features, you know, verses, hooks, they got beats for you, anything like that?
It's Lyrical Disciples ENT. It's lyrical and DISCIPLEZ ENT at ymail.com.
Okay.
Also, you know, Nubian716 on Twitter, Facebook, you know, YouTube. You could Google Nubian716.
Shout out to the grind.
Googler.
Shout out to the grind. You want to give us some bars, Nubia, or we ain't doing that?
Yeah, definitely.
Are we doing that? We doing that.
Right. Look.
Yep.
Why they inferior to a female boss? They say don't bite their hand that feeds you, well they bit mine off. And I don't give free rides, so what you asking for? I'm rolling on that money train with no passengers. Nigga, I'm bona fide, born to ride, born to die. While I'm alive, I'm bleeding every block like it's my monthly time. Going off that Jamaica. Yo, boo, wanna see my dirty wine? Don't got time for Burberry's, yeah, I gotta keep my ducks in line. Plus, I stay with that 9 times 5. Because when you start to shine, that's when these haters multiply. Okay, do this with my eyes closed. Fresher than the Altoid. You badmouth me, I hope your tongue break out with herpes and keloids.
Come on.
Yeah, I destroy. Who's your master, Leroy? I'm about to unleash the dragon. I'm similar to a D-boy. I got that fire. Your ears got 3rd-degree burned. I'm going to keep on grinding and earning until we straight burn.
Let's go. Let's
go. Listen, man, I don't even got nothing else to say, man.
She just warming up on y'all, though. That's just a little teaser.
Yeah. That was, man. Bars. Vitamin E.
Shout out to Chad Thomas, man.
Shout out to Chad.
No doubt.
Definitely.
Shout out to the true supporters.
Yeah, shout out to everybody that definitely supports.
Everybody in the town that's doing anything. You know, I'm not a hater, man. Shout out to whoever doing anything. Shout out to the haters.
You're really dream chasing. Yeah.
Shout out to my mama. I love you, mommy.
Mama.
Shout out to PJ, Keyshawn, those my boys, my number one supporters. I'm doing it for y'all, baby. I'm going all the way.
Yes.
For real.
That's what it is. MySubstation.com, Substation Live, people. Make sure you check us out.